Welcome back to the Fire Emblem Fates Conquest blind run, and if my voice doesn't sound exactly all there, it's because I just recorded a very tragic chapter on Birthright, so hopefully this one won't be as tragic. Though with the name Den of Betrayal, yeah, I'm not getting my hopes up. Then again, I kind of have a feeling as to who will be fighting in this chapter and what will end up happening, and in fact, that might actually be a good thing. Anyway, let's just go ahead and talk to people.
Wow.
Hi there, Keaton. 3 berries is actually quite nice. Baruka, yeah.
You are not alone!
Wheat. Yes, I can imagine him naming wheat.
Hey.
Sapphire. Oh, you're on the dairy.
Hey. You know...
Xander and Mozu. Interesting. Xander, careful there. Careful. You don't want to become too much like your thing that has replaced your father. May as well just go to the lottery shop.
I'm glad you stopped by.
Welcome to the seductive lottery. Oh, okay, it worked.
Oh?
Bronze dagger.
Leaving already?
I finally win a silver prize, and it's the absolute weakest dagger weapon that's available. That's annoying. Let's see what I can... Guess I can feed you some berries. Mostly doing this for the gold. I need to update my castle teams as well, now that I've got a lot of promoted characters. And I will have some more promoted characters after this. And that was great. And gold bar, there we go. It's only a little bit of extra gold, but every little bit counts. We got a little bit from that last chapter, from intimidating some mercenaries. Oh yeah, I guess we should probably try and convince Senno again. Who's on duty? Silas. Okay, let's see if Silas does a good job.
Listen. Say that again. I suppose.
That didn't sound good. No one can convince this guy. Which is quite annoying. Let's see who's on cooking duty here.
Don't worry.
Leo! I'm kinda worried. Let's try defense and resistance.
I'll do what no one else can. That was nothing.
Okay, seems good. Crisp cabbage strudel.
Right. All right.
Okay.
Hey.
Oh, skill +1, okay. And I think that skill +1 only affected males. And yeah, her skill is looking pretty bad. Well, Laszlo's still okay in terms of his level. He's actually ahead of Selena, which is annoying. Speaking of ahead, I've had to use Benny and Charlotte so much that they're clearly ahead of a lot of people. In fact, one of them may be ready to promote, actually. First, though, it's face-looking time!
So excited!
And I should just... You know, at this point I should probably just skip this, because the Bond scenes are likely to...
Your entire being is a pyre upon which I burn.
Oh, that's a new one, okay. Guess I shouldn't have, not switched the recording. Now let's see. We've already looked at all of you. So, Let's see what happens if we get our child in here. I'm expecting this to be very hard exploding-y.
Thanks for playing with me, Mama. I know you're busy.
And, well, Mama apologizes for the fact that you sound like a girl. And arena time. Uh-oh. I haven't even trained you. This is not going to end well. Let's just bet milk. Can you... this could go either way. Also, mouse squeaks. Moused! And no way am I fighting another round.
Phew.
I still wonder exactly how old Nyx is supposed to be. Like, I'm guessing she's like in her 50s or something like that. Also, I shouldn't have been angry last time because Leo and Baruko actually got a B support anyway, so yeah. Also, Arthur... okay, Percy. Betty and Charlotte A, which is good, and Odin and Leo got a support. I've heard the Retainer and Lord supports are actually very good, so I'm glad that I got that. Oh, and Mozu and Jacob have their S support. We might have another paralog soon. Also Percy, and both of his parents. So a few supports to do, but first, it is time for, you know what, I think Kamui's husband should promote first. Now, normally... Odin's growths, it seems, are designed for him to be a Dark Knight. In fact, as you can see, he'll have better strength than magic as a Dark Knight. But... good defense too. But... I kind of want to make him a Sorcerer, just because it kind of fits his character a little more. So let's go with Sorcerer. That's really dark. Which kind of fits for Odin Dark's promotion.
So excited!
Sadly, Odin's, yeah, he is now wearing a similar outfit to Iago. He probably won't like that at all. So yes, he's now a sorcerer, but sorcerers in this game, yeah, can't use staves, so... They do have a nice floaty up in the air animation. And yeah, that wing cape, which Iago has, much to Odin's dismay, most likely. However, it is now time for Arthur to ascend to an Ultra Hero! Not a Berserker. As much as Arthur would be great as a Berserker, I mean, it'll give him much needed speed, great strength, and and the crit bonus would really combo with his personal skill. Seriously, how can you not promote Arthur to Hero? It's time for the Ultra Hero to shine in the darkness! He even has a red and blue shield.
Show me what you've got.
Maybe? Yeah, it might be. His defense is actually pretty good. Yes, a great strength, skill, and defense, but his speed does have issues, and at least he gained +1 luck. And he can now use swords. In fact, let's see if there's a... yeah, take that. Arthur is now an Ultra Hero! And yeah, axe-focused heroes are kind of rare in the series, so, it is pretty cool seeing one here. In fact, he's one of the few fighters that I actually consider hero as a primary promotion, because normally I don't like promoting fighters to heroes. I just prefer warrior or berserker most of the time, but for him, definitely prefer hero. Also, by the way, yeah, Percy, yeah, I think... okay, I've also heard that, despite supposedly being much luckier than his father, Percy almost always inherits a negative luck modifier. Apparently, the only way he doesn't get a negative luck modifier is if his mother is a luck asset Kamui, so... that is interesting. Though Elise has very good luck, so kind of cool that he starts out with camp luck anyway. But yeah, his stats are actually not bad. People have told me that with Elise as a mother, Percy is going to be terrible, but honestly, as a Malignite, I'm seeing he'll be probably quite good. So yeah, even though that doesn't really fit for a hero, for a heroic type anyway. Now, technically speaking, Benny is ready to promote, but... Oh, wait a minute! How could I not promote Mozu? Almost forgot about her. Now, I went with Master of Arms on the other route, but on this route, I'm going with Merchant because bow users are very rare on Conquest, so having another one is definitely going to help out. Merchant is generally accepted as her main, quote-unquote, canonical promotion anyway. She's got art of it in the card game, actually. And I haven't actually seen what Merchants look like yet, so let's see what she looks like in this. She kind of looks like she normally does, just with a bow and slightly more armor. And 20's in nearly everything. If this was the original Fire Emblem game, that would be good, but stats caps are much higher now. +5 resistance is pretty good as well. Speaking of which, do we have any arm scrolls here? Okay, I really would like your bow rank to go up, so I'm going to use that. And your lance rank caps at B. Oh well. Let's see. Sadly, you can't use the killer bow from Shura. I think I need to buy a new iron bow. Let's see to doing that. And I just went up the side without realizing it.
Thanks for stopping by.
Okay, no discount on bows. But a discount on swords? Might make use of that. She can use a killer lance too. But yeah, I'd kind of like an iron bow for her. Anyone need any swords? I mean, Killing Edge would be pretty good. I love how everyone has their own shopping on the clock quote. That's really good. Who needs a new sword? Not Xander, clearly. I wouldn't mind giving a Selena a Killing Edge. 11 sword. That'd be really good on Leo, actually, but you know what? I may as well get her Killing Edge.
Stay safe, citizen.
I love that. Can we actually forge anything now I think about it?
Oh, hello.
No, I don't want to get rid of Percy's hand axe. Though I can forge Gunther's steel axe into someone. Yeah, at the moment it's mostly just... Anyway. Speaking of which, Benny. Maybe I should promote Benny. I mean, I'm still going to be using him until he and Charlotte get an S, and him being promoted would definitely help his child out in terms of stats, so I might actually go for that. Though, okay, so let me just plan this out. Who else do I need Master Seals for? Okay then, so I definitely need a Master Seal for Kaze, Effie, and Niles. Definitely at least Niles. Oh, and I'd like one for Keaton too. Actually, I'll have Niles take one of those now. We're probably getting more of these, and I still have some more left in the shop, I think. Definitely want one for Niles. And again, quite like one for Effie. See, this is the real question, because then again, Benny does have some amazing defense, and he has been quite useful to me, so maybe I should actually promote him. What's his Heart Seal option, by the way? Fighter. Okay, then. I was expecting something like Troubadour just to fit with his actually really, a really big softy on the inside thing. And for him, I definitely want to go General. It'll fit his, you know, higher resistance for a Armor Knight build, and that defense, seriously, this early, that defense is pretty good. I've also heard that General has some really good class skills in this game. I may already know about one of them, and it sounds absolutely amazing. Basically, single-handedly fixes the one problem with Generals. He doesn't really look that much different except for his shields.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, this shouldn't feel different. You're pretty much the same as you used to be. But except you can now use axes. That's good. So, yeah, looking forward to well, not already promoted Benny, looking forward to learning Benny's skills. And I just noticed that there are more pre-promotes on the Nor route, so you actually need less Master Seals, and I quite like that. Still don't know whether to promote him to Hero or to Bow Knight. Anyway, I'll think about that later. Firstly, support time, and there are quite a lot of them. I'll save that for later. For now... Suppose I could do Odin and Leo C. Yeah, I've heard these retainer supports are quite good. Oh. Yeah, about me taking too long to defend that ship, and then Shura stole all our Lupins. I can explain. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, he may embellish things, but he at least saves some people. Huh. Yeah, what is Odin doing? And, well, speaking of Leo... Oh, this song again. I like this song. Yeah, why did you do that? I see where this is going. There's a very obvious question you should ask her, Leo. Huh? Yeah, that's the question. I'd put it more like, what if you got a contract to kill me? That's what Leo should be wondering at this point. Yes, that is quite unsettling. Let's hope Baruka doesn't deal with, like, Ryoma or something, and because, yeah, that's a very, very definite weakness in our army. Okay, so another conversation between these two. Hopefully they'll get to S soon. I love how fun that is. I think I'm jealous of you. Yeah. He gets to be himself, but people are still afraid of him. Yeah. Oh, and yes, I still love this pairing. Oh. Oh, he's not really. I love this support. I know people say she's the perfect wife for Xander, but this is still probably my favorite pairing for her. Okay, speaking of pairings, we have that. But first, it's kid sidekicks parent conversation time. This should probably be interesting. I'm annoyed these supports don't have voice acting, otherwise we could hear more awesome Pit lines. So, Now, normally I don't complain about this game's localization. I actually like it a lot more than most people do, but I have an issue here. I looked this up, and I found this out. Ace had a different name in the Japanese version. Ace was called Mishalis, as in a reference to a past Fire Emblem character. In fact, not just any past Fire Emblem character. You know how the Wyvern from Awakening was named Minerva as a reference to the Wyvern rider Minerva from Arcania? Mishalis was Minerva's brother. So they were continuing the theme naming here. I really hate it when localizations strip out references to past Fire Emblem games. They did it with Donnie and Olivia's supports in Awakening, and I really hated that. Well, considering you mention Ace in nearly a lot of your lines. That's interesting. It's funny because during that chapter itself, I just felt a bit like something felt a little off. I never really saw Arthur as a father to me, but then again, that support, I do quite like that support. Speaking of which, how about this? They're roughly the same height still. The other thing I like about the Arthur and Elise pairing is that Percy at least is one of the few children who doesn't look massively older than Elise. Wow, that sounds a lot like Effie. Arthur already does a good enough job of keeping her safe. Plus, Elise is actually pretty amazing offensively at this point. Means she can one-round things with Ember, which has 1 might. Plus, he is technically a Prince of Nor, so he definitely needs to make sure not to choke on his own food. And now we have another S support. Well, let's just say that with the events on the other routes, this is quite well timed for Jacob. Yeah. And by help, you mean marry, right? Okay, that's a pretty short and simple support, but I really like that. I think those two do work well together. Yeah. And I think with that, that's it. Oh, wait, we can build stuff. Charlotte statue. Raises her luck cap. Yeah, she really wants to differentiate herself from our other fighter. And that's basically all. No new upgrades, I don't think. Oh, we can upgrade the private quarters. Or the lottery shop and smithy. You know what? Let's upgrade the private quarters. That will mean that face looking will be available again, but I might actually hold off on that for... You know what? You know I may as well. This will mean that we get to bond with Odin again. Oh, what? Or something new's happening. Do we have another sleeping event? Yeah, so we get to touch his face again. Female Kamuya's lucky. She gets to touch people's faces twice. And as much as I'd like to see different dialogue for him being wakened more violently, I'm not mean enough to do that. And, well, I guess we can do this again. And yeah, that gets you caught up. I was wondering why Scarlet had 1 more heart than you did on the other route, and that's because I'd upgraded the private quarters, so I got to bond twice in my castle session. But now they're both caught up. You gonna say the bonfire line again?
Your heart
Yeah.
is a bonfire that lights the very night.
I'm just saying, Odin, if you could see alternate universes, that would come off very, 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 very badly, just saying. Oh, Percy! Okay. Oh, that's probably gonna be hilarious, but... Oh, but Ophelia... you know what? Might as well do this. If that present is a face-looking.
I swear that when I achieve true transcendent power, I will use it in your service.
That was pretty great. Anyway, now
Of course.
it's time to move out to the next battle, which is going to be in a cave in Mokushu, so not quite the same as the chapter over there on Birthright. We also have Paralog 4, Sanctuary in a Deep Realm. Enemies are attacking the rotting mansion where Dwyer... Jacob, you said that you wanted to have good family memories, and then you put your son in a rotting mansion. Yeah. That's all I have to say about that. Oh yes, and that spoils it. Yeah, Dwyer's a healer. I think I already kind of figured out / got spoiled that Dwyer is a troubadour, so it's gonna take a while before aptitude really kicks in for him. Anyway though, next time we'll be heading out to Den of Betrayal.